I was a fan of the original book's design, and I liked the Book 2's look just as much. Microsoft did, however, work to remove the vents and fans from the Book 2 to ensure it is not only lighter than its predecessor, but quieter. Not every Book 2 goes fanless, though. Models equipped with Intel's Core i7 processor simply generate too much heat to not use fans. Microsoft managed to make the Book 2's tablet portion both thin and light enough to use on its own with ease. But at 13.5 inches, it's just a bit too wide for my liking, which means the 15-inch version would be far too large to comfortably use for long stretches or while lying in bed. Still, if you're on a plane and want to watch a movie, or want to handwrite notes using the $100 Surface Pen, tablet mode is a joy. Microsoft wants you to know the Book 2 doesn't just use that power for video processing, either. That's because the hybrid also does a decent job of handling PC gaming. I was able to run Overwatch and PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds on the Book 2 without much issue. Don't expect to run PUBG on its highest settings, though. If you're hoping to do that, you'll need to opt for the 15-inch Book 2, which is a different beast entirely. The base model starts at $2,499 and gets you a Core i7 processor, 16 GB of RAM, a GeForce GTX 1060 with 6 GB of RAM and a 256 GB SSD. With that kind of power you can play recent big-name titles like Forza Motorsport 7. It doesn't hurt that Microsoft also equipped the 15-inch Book 2 with a wireless receiver for the company's Xbox One controller. The 13-inch doesn't get that feature. In addition to raw power, Microsoft is promising that both versions of the Surface Book 2 will get a ridiculous 17 hours of battery life. I got nearly a full day's worth of work out of my review unit, which included web browsing and music streaming. I was also using Microsoft's Edge browser rather than Google's Chrome, which is designed to get the most out of the Surface's battery. Gaming will kill your battery much faster, though. And as The Verge points out, the battery will even drain during intense gaming sessions when the hybrid is plugged in, which is a bummer. For a performance device, the Surface Book 2 is an impressive piece of hardware. But it comes up short in one area: ports. The Book 2 comes with two standard USB slots and a USB-C port. The problem, though, is that USB-C slot doesn't use Thunderbolt 3. The Surface Book 2 is a powerhouse of a machine. Its display is fantastic, its components are top-notch and its battery life is long enough to get you through your workday. The ability to use the Book 2 as a tablet is just icing on the cake. More from Dan, email Daniel@Dowley@, follow him on Twitter @DanielHowley.